It's Prem Predictions, and we're here again with Thog Dad. And somehow, after Thog Dad being a rebel, Wash and Go is still sponsoring the show.
Yeah, take that, Thog Dad.
Steady on, Thog Dad. We all make mistakes.
I tell you what, he needs to know how I feel about him right now.
Dad, we can talk about that after the Prem Predictions. Come on.
Well, I tell you what's happened here. Wash and Go have been in touch with me, and they said after the confusion last week, what can they do to make it up?
Well, you haven't told them about your new branded merchandise, have you?
I have, Theo.
Oh, for God's sake. Did you design this? Did you make this?
Look, I'm going to explain this to you.
Yeah.
No son of mine shampoos without condition. That's the 2-in-1. Because my catchphrase is, no son of mine drinks a Coke. Do you get it?
Yeah, Dad, I get it.
Theo, go on, put your shirt on.
No, I'm not wearing that.
Put it on, lad. I told you, Theo, it looks brilliant on you.
Can we get on this now?
So if you want to look as cool as me and Theo, get in the link in the description and get yourself one of these Wash and Go 2-in-1.
I'd much rather want one of these than have to wear this. Dad, can we just get on with the show now?
You look fantastic. Right, last week we had a brilliant guest in Neve Stumpeg and she was amazing. She got 12 points. You got 12 points.
I'll take that.
And Thog Dad got 9 points.
You lost to Neve. You're a mug.
Neve is brilliant. She knows her ball. I tell you what, and overall scores are on the doors. Thog Dad is ahead by 24. Who is the guest this week, Theo?
Well, I wanted to get someone with terrible ball knowledge. 6 points is quite scary. I'm not coming third over Prem Predictions, so I thought, who wouldn't know football? Well, let's get an American. My cousin's flown over. It's American cousin Ollie.
Well, that's what you think, mate, but you're going down.
You're going down. That's gnarly, dude. That's freaking gnarly.
You gotta work on that accent.
Oh my God, is that supposed to be an American accent? And the first game is Spurs against Burnley, 5th against 17th. This is a massive game at both ends of the table. Now, the North London derby is tonight, so we don't know the score. What's going to happen here, Theo?
Tottenham, they're looking decent. Heung-min Son's really taking the limelight. I've got Harry Kane in my FPL team and he's just struggling. I'm going to go straight to my prediction, 2-0 Tottenham. I think this is the time where Kane turns up. He's going to get a brace. Son's going to do nothing. And finally, my FPL team's going to make sense.
Hey, but Ollie, Spurs did all right against Liverpool, took 2 points off. That could decide the title. What's going to happen here, mate?
You know, I've gone with a 3-1 Tottenham win. After they lose to Arsenal, I think they will have to rebound. So I think Son with 2, Harry Kane with 1.
Who's going to be your MVP of the game?
Oh, I think Heung-min.
Well, Kane's the MVP, no?
No.
Kane wants to do NFL after football.
Are you serious?
Yeah? He wants to be the, what's it called? What's he called? The fullback?
Quarterback?
Quarterback.
Edit that out.
Right, straight to my prediction. This is a massive game for Burnley. They are level on points, but I can't see them get anything here. It's going to be 3-0 to Spurs. Aston Villa in 12th against Crystal Palace in 11th. This is a middle of the table soccer clash. What's going to happen here, Ollie?
Oh my. Okay, you're just taking the piss out of me. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw. I think Crystal Palace and Villa, they don't have anything to play for, but both good teams.
I think recently Steven Gerrard's got it right. They had a really bad run, and the likes of Wendia, Ollie Watkins, they're back on form. They're winning games. It wasn't a bad loss to Liverpool because they're in a title race. It was only 2-1. So I'm going to predict them a home win. And it's going to be 2-1.
And will you bring any of these players into your FPL?
Well, I just saw Buendia and he went and got 20-point haul. So FPL, I was doing amazing. I was winning the Montenegro. I was literally first in the country. Now I'm like 10th. I bottled it.
He is a bottler. My prediction here is a 1-1 draw. Leeds United against Brighton and Hove Albion is 18th against 9th. Now Leeds just lost to Arsenal and Chelsea. Yeah. This is an enormous game for Leeds United. But what's going to happen?
Josh, simply get the Premier League relegation battle on the screen. It's unbelievable. They're sitting in 18th place, Leeds United. They've taken a few losses recently. Jesse Marsch, the American, has done an iffy job. It's clear that over the last few weeks that Bielsa wasn't the problem. So sacking him and bringing in the American, it's had its positives at the start, but he's starting to fall off. So Ollie, what's your take on it?
You know, I think Leeds has everything to play for at the moment, but Brighton have been a great side. I think they smashed Man United 4-0 last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw.
So do you think Jesse Marsch, the American, will keep Leeds up?
Surprisingly enough, I think he will.
Okay, so who's going to go down out of Burnley, Everton, Leeds?
I think Burnley will.
Yeah.
Okay. I think they will.
Okay, so they're not going to get a win there, but they'll still stay up. Interesting, because I'm going to back Leeds United with a 2-1 home win. Now, their form has been awful, but I just feel like Brighton, it's such a Brighton Hove Albion thing to do, to beat United 4-0 and then go away to Leeds when it matters for the opposition. and they bottle it and lose.
Theo, did you not see Brighton against Man United?
I
watched that in a bar in Croatia,
Nice.
and I thought Brighton, and especially Trossard, man of the match, were superb. Leeds recently have been working hard, but Brighton are a better team. Leeds 1, Brighton 2. Watford in 19th against Leicester City in 10th. What a meaningless game. But you guys went to see Watford and Everton last night. It was so good you didn't make a video.
And you won't know that because we didn't post the video. We were actually having a great time, met loads of Everton fans, the video was doing amazing. There was never been a worse game. You were asleep inside the ground.
Oh, don't put me on the spot like that, but it was a tough game.
You flew from Seattle overnight
I
that
was
day.
a bit jet lagged.
You came from Seattle?
Yeah.
Can you say, come on Seattle, fight and win?
Fight! and win!
Brilliant.
Oh boy.
That's the money shot.
Please don't clip that, Joe.
Well, Theo, Leicester, Jamie Vardy is back with 2 goals. His wife is on the front pages. Well, we're not going to talk about that, are we? I'm going Watford 1, Leicester 2.
It's difficult for me because neither have anything to play for. Leicester are chilling in 10th place. You do get a lot more money if you get up the league table. So my prediction is Watford 0, Leicester 2. And I think Jamie Vardy coming back will score a brace. What about you, Ollie?
You know, I was just going to say that. I think Jamie Vardy has the brace. Leicester 2-1. Keep it short and simple.
West Ham United in 7th against Manchester City in 1st. These are 2 teams who I think will be in Europe next year. West Ham first. Ben Rama 2 goals last week and Bowen 3 assists.
Yeah,
looking good.
West Ham are decent, and it's unfortunate they fell out of Europe. They can only focus on making sure they get in that Conference League spot or even push on for that 6th Europa League place. That'll be interesting to see. But for me, Manchester City, all credit due, they're incredible right now. That De Bruyne 4 goals was one of the best solo performances I've ever seen from a footballer ever in my lifetime. Have you seen a better solo efforts?
That was absolutely astonishing. He could have got 5 or 6, and Man City scored 10 goals in 3 hours. Absolutely title-winning form.
Nice celebration when he scored the hat-trick. Have you ever seen a better solo performance?
Well, I mean, Arshavin got 4 back in the day, but no, that is probably an absolutely match-winning performance.
Arshavin versus Liverpool is a very good shout. Ollie, prediction?
There's goals in this game, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no stopping City at the moment, but I've gone with a stunning 5-2 win for City.
What?
Wow.
There's goals in this game.
You've got
Mark my words.
We're not doing baseball, we're doing football. Mate, you're thinking about the wrong sport there. 7 goals!
What do folk know about Manchester City in the States?
They have a
Such
lot
a
of
crap
money.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we all know what Man City will do. Will they win the league to you? 3-point gap, are they bottling it?
You know, I think they did in the Champions League. I don't think they will in
My score prediction, it's very simple. City going to wipe the floor 3-0 on Mark Noble's wave goodbye. It's going to be a special day. What a footballing hero. I mean, you watched most of his career. Me growing up, I don't remember a West Ham team without Mark Noble. We deserve to give him all the credit he deserves.
Absolutely, I love the loyalty of that guy. He's been there forever, which is brilliant. But I agree, Theo. I'm going to go for West Ham 0, Man City 2. Wolverhampton Wanderers in 8th against Norwich City in 20th. Norwich have lost the last 5 games. If they can't be bothered, then I can't be bothered to talk about them. Now Wolves, 1 point in 5 games. Who's going to lose this?
1 point in 10 games between these two teams.
Yes.
Bottom of the table on form. You know, fans from Wolverhampton that go to every game, why have you fallen off recently? You had a clear opportunity to get European football, and over the last few weeks you've simply fallen off.
I think they will come back with this one. 2-0 win against Norwich, bottom of the table, but
2-0?
It's not going to be convincing. They haven't been good of late.
They haven't, but you have to go for a Wolves win here, surely. Norwich sitting on 21 points, already relegated, bottom of the Premier League. I'm going to keep it tight, 1-0. The goal's going to come from... I don't know, I said to Den Donker.
I tell you what, Theo, I think that Norwich will be smashed. This is going to be 3-0 to Wolves.
Wolves scoring 3
goals.
Come on, you're
Yeah. Everton against Brentford. This is 16th against 13th, and I think a win here for Everton will mean they're safe. Last game week, 4 points. You saw the Watford game.
I did.
It's probably enough, wasn't it?
It was probably enough. They had a lack of fight in that Watford match. They could have taken the game. It was there for the taking. Watford already relegated in, nothing to play for. And actually, Watford looked like the better team.
Charlison was on the floor more than he was receiving balls in the box.
I
think they will get the job done here against Brentford.
They should.
I think it's going to be a 1-0 win for Everton.
Okay.
With Charlison at the goal.
I think Everton fans deserve more. A lot of those fans travel 3.5 hours, 4 hours on a midweek.
Yeah.
So they're only getting 3-4 hours sleep if they've got work in the morning, school in the morning, whatever. They've come all that way to hopefully see Everton guarantee themselves a spot in the Premier League next season. And they're going away from it thinking the players didn't care enough. For me, they should have got the job done then. And I hope the Everton fans are on top form again on Sunday. Get there out 2 hours before on Goodison Road. get that coach fired up, blue pyro everywhere, and they'll get the job done. And I think it'll be 2-1 to the Toffees.
Wow, but let's show some respect to Brentford, Theo. 10 points in the last 5
Yeah.
games. They've had a wonderful debut season in the Premier League.
The problem with the Bees is they're facing Leeds and Everton next 2 games.
Wow.
2 teams that need it more than ever. Brentford are chilling in 13th, got 43 points. They're more than safe. Unless they find a way of getting the determination to play the teams that are trying to survive their football club in the whole league, then fair play, but I don't see it happening.
I'm going to go for Everton 2, Brentford 1. Ivan Toney to score. Newcastle United in 14th against Arsenal in 4th. Now, Newcastle were absolutely smashed by Man City. And Ollie, doesn't that show the gulf between top and mid-table?
It does, Thogden. And I think in years to come, Newcastle will have something to show for it, but at the moment, it's a golfing class between the two sides.
Now, can I just mention, you're an Arsenal fan,
I am.
and you're excited for tonight. We're filming before the North London derby. Do you think Arsenal are going to get top 4 tonight, beating Tottenham away? Because we can look back on this. The goal will be out there. The score will be out there by the time this video goes out.
I'm not going to count my eggs before they hatch, but I've predicted a 2-1 Arsenal win.
Wow. So winning away will mean top 4 is guaranteed, potentially even 3rd place. Chelsea might bottle it over the next few weeks. Do you think
it scares me even to say that?
Yeah. So Newcastle are a very good team. They're one of the form sides at the moment. They've lost a couple games lately, but overall you've got to respect the job Eddie Howe's done. Are you going to beat Newcastle away?
As I said, yes, but again, it's a nervous prediction. I don't want to count my eggs.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a 2-1 scoreline.
Because you mean that one being freaking gnarly down the wing?
And
Can we not say that? And it's going to be a Granit Xhaka screamer from outside the box.
Granit
Martinelli curler.
Eddie Nketiah recently has taken his position, hasn't he? He's kicked out Lacazette. He got a couple of goals in the last game week. Maybe he's the hero tonight against Tottenham.
If he keeps up his form.
Well, we'll look back at it.
Yeah, but you know what? Newcastle, St James's Park is a really hard place to go. 50,000 screaming Geordies. I reckon this will be 1-1.
I'm going to go 2-2. So we've both got draws and you've got...
You're killing me, you guys.
I'm sorry, mate.
We're going to secure it tonight.
Never underestimate the Geordies. Yeah, that's the thing. I predicted Arsenal to beat Tottenham as well. So I think they'll get the job done anyway. So they won't need to rely on this Newcastle game. I think if it comes down to it, Arsenal will pull it out the back.
I hope so.
Southampton against Liverpool. It's 15th against 2nd. Now Southampton very poor in recent weeks. Liverpool looking a bit tired recently.
Absolutely. They're in every cup. They've gone from potentially winning the quadruple to, well, they still can win the quadruple, can't they? But they've got a lot of games incoming. So how are they going to handle that, especially with the Premier League? Do you think they're going to hiccup against the Saints?
Do you know, I don't actually, Theo. Ollie, what are your thoughts on this game?
I agree with you. I think it's going to be a cruise control victory. I think 2 or 3-0.
I just don't see the Saints right now as really testing Liverpool, even at home. They've had mixed form, one of the worst in the league, only won 1 of 5 recent games. They're in 15th, they're on 40 points, so they're 6 points from the drop, they're safe. So I don't think they've got an extra amount of need to beat Liverpool. And I think the way they're playing right now, the Reds are going to win 3-0. And Luis Diaz is going to be the MVP, as you would say. What player lately?
Yeah, I saw the Aston Villa Liverpool game. It was job done by Liverpool, wasn't it? Goals from Matip and Mane, but it was close. And like I said, I just saw tiredness there.
Yeah.
But I think they'll win this one 2-0.
Do you think they'll rotate?
I think they have to rotate there. And now for a couple of double game week games. Everton against Crystal Palace. I'll go first, a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw as well. And the thing is, guys, I predicted Everton to already beat Brentford at home in the first game. This is their second game week, so look, I think the Toffees will already be safe by this match. And Palace are a decent side, so I'm going for a draw. We agree. Ollie?
I can't be boring and say 1-0 as well. I had it in my predictions, but I'm going to go 2-1 Palace.
Straight into the next game, Aston Villa against Burnley. I'm going for a 2-0 Aston Villa win.
This is where I'm going a little bit different. Aston Villa 1, Burnley 2.
I don't want to agree with the guy who's been taking out the piss on me the whole video, but I've gone with a 1-0 Burnley win away from home.
No way.
I think they have to get it done.
The final game is Chelsea against Leicester City, 3rd against 10th. We talked about Leicester already. Chelsea, I want to talk about one particular player, Ollie, Romelu Lukaku. 3 goals in the last 2 games.
He's been on
What's he going to do next season? Is he going to stick around and get back to his form?
I don't know if he will. I think Timo Werner is their future. I think Romelu Lukaku is off to somewhere in Italy. I really do think so. I think he might go back to Inter. I don't know the transfer rumours as of yet.
He's been scoring goals recently, guys.
Yeah, but very recently. I mean, a few weeks ago, the story was Romelu Lukaku out of form. He's on the bench. He's not performing.
Hold on.
He's just too streaky, in my opinion.
Let's talk about the Chelsea team.
It's kind of a number 9 curse for Chelsea at the moment.
We've got to remember they beat Leeds 3-0 only the other day. We were watching the highlights together.
We were.
Christian Pulisic, what a player. Scored a goal, could have been a brace. He's really smashing it in the front line.
Isn't that strange for an American soccer player to be good, Ollie?
So strange, yeah?
Yeah. After all, he is the LeBron James of soccer.
Are you really going to make that comparison?
Have you not seen the clip?
Why not Michael Jordan?
In a garage sale, they had a picture of Pulisic.
Also, Landon Donovan, Clint Dempsey. Where are these guys in the conversation?
This guy's lost the plot. He doesn't get the meme. I'm going 2-0 Chelsea. The LeBron James of soccer is going to score a brace. Just because Ollie is doing match prediction. What a guy.
You know, I've gone with a 4-1 smashing Chelsea to win.
Wow, that is amazing.
I think Romelu Lukaku, despite what I said, gets a goal. I think Christian Pulisic in there as well.
You've got to.
I get the feeling Leicester might surprise here. Vardy's back, Maddison's back, Barnes is back. But having said that, I'm going Chelsea to win 2-1.
And that summarises all of our Premier League predictions.
And poor Ollie now needs a beer, don't you?
Yeah, I think I do, yeah.
Thank you very much for watching this video. It's great to get American cousin Ollie on his predictions. Thank you for watching. Big up Wash and Go, link to the description. We'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.
See ya.